Hey guys, it's Harriet Herfer, and I'm coming at you with a review of the new Punch Egg Roll Limited cigar that was just released the 1st of April. Alright guys, so here it is, the Punch Egg Roll Limited cigar. It's limited because they come in bundles of 25, and they've limited the production to 3,000 of 25 bundles. And I really like the wrapper on this cigar, and the 25 bundles. The bundle actually comes in a Chinese takeout box. It's kind of cool looking, and apparently underneath each wrapper is a fortune. There's 1 in 5 different fortunes in here. It's kind of a little a little thing to get you to buy the cigar, I guess, or I don't know, a little extra, but it's kind of cool. So something different. I like different. So, and at $3.99, I could not resist. So I'm not a Punch cigar smoker, but I've smoked a few that I do really like. But I rarely go looking for a Punch cigar, and I don't know why. So when I saw this at $3.99, I thought, oh, I'm gonna try one. So first of all, the wind is kicking up, but it has a Connecticut wrapper. It has an Ecuadorian and Sumatra binder, and the fillers are Colombian, Mexican, Dominican Republic, and the US. So they've got a little bit of everything in there. They're not messing around. So anyway, what I get off of it, which I find really odd, because I gave it the sniff test when I took it out of the wrapper, is I get barnyard, but I get a sweet barnyard, which is for me the best barnyard, because some barnyards are just the not so good sweet kind. But this actually has, and I'm gonna say, kind of a very faint floral note to it. And I see if I have any lotion or something on my hands, and I don't. So I'm getting it off the cigar, so I don't know if that's going to come through in the flavor or not. But it has a very slightly oily wrapper, not much really to speak of, but just slightly oily. And it does have the ruffled foot, which I guess they wanted it to look like the shredded cabbage when you bite into an egg roll. So they're really taking this theme, and running with it. So, which is kind of cool. And I've never smoked a cigar exactly like this before, so something different. I guess I can taste the the fillers before I can taste what the actual the whole package of the cigar tastes like. So that's kind of cool. I'm gonna enjoy that, I think. The cap, and it's a pretty good cap. It does have a little bit of a imperfection there, which doesn't matter. I'm gonna be chopping that off anyway. So let's go ahead and do that. Using my Zycar. But yeah, for $3.99 price point on this cigar, I did not think that was too bad at all. So let's see what we got on the dry draw. Nice open draw. Sweet barnyard. No floral at all. So let's see what we got. I've never done this before with it's petticoat showing, but I've never lit a cigar. I don't know if you're supposed to toast it or not. I'm going to toast it. I don't know. It normally gets toasted anyway. So let's just see what that does for us. It's a new experience for me here. Y'all can leave a comment if I did something wrong. I have no doubt I did something wrong. That's alright. Gotta learn sometime. I've never lit a cigar like that, so. So that's interesting. First of all, I can tell you right off the bat, it's gritty. I like to smoke a cigar. I don't like to chew on it. I don't like grit. I might be getting a little, I don't know what I'm getting off of that. It's not quite cedar. It's a little sweet. Yeah, I'm getting a little sweetness off of it. But I've never tasted. Maybe a touch of white pepper even, I think. Now this is what I was wondering about. See, it's not catching up to the wrapper at the same point, so I'm wondering how that's going to affect the burn on it. And it's just so gritty. I've smoked a couple of Asylum cigars that kind of turned me off to Asylum for a while, and it's just not my thing. I don't know, we'll have to see if it continues, gets worse, whatever. I am pairing it with something that's kind of neutral. So I was gonna have a beer tonight, but I thought, no, I better do some ginger ale. But I'm interested to see what happens to the flavor now that it's catching up with the wrapper. The draw on the cigar is just like wide open, which for me is also a bit of a problem. I don't like a wide open draw like that. It's just a little bit too free for me. The cigar is really nice and firm though, so, but it's just wide open. And for me, that's almost a deal breaker in a cigar. I don't like them like that at all. And it's starting to burn a little uneven. This is just a curiosity for me, for sure. It's getting a little bit more peppery. It's definitely peppery on my tongue. And I'm getting a little bit of cinnamon now too. So I guess we're going to technically say a third from this end, not from this end. When I'll get back with you on that, I guess. I do like the wrapper. I think that's pretty cool. They really took that little theme and ran with it, I think. So kind of excited to see what my fortune is. But yeah, it's going to burn wonky, and I'm not going to touch it up. I'm just going to let it go and see what happens. Well, we know what's going to happen pretty much, but I'm just going to let it go and just see. Like I said, I've never smoked a cigar like this with an end of it, with a foot like that. So, all right, so I'm going to smoke this down to about a third of the way down, and I'll get back with you. Okay, guys, so I'm back. I've got it down about a third of the way, maybe a bit more. As you can see, it actually isn't burning so bad. I thought it would be a lot worse than it is. So I'm happy to announce that the grit is totally gone. Thank God, because I really hated that. What I'm getting out of it now is like a creamy cedar, and also still a bit of white pepper, but it's really not very peppery at all. It's actually less peppery than when I first lit it. So, but I'm enjoying it so far since the grit's dissipated. So I will smoke it down another third, and I'll get back with you. Alright guys, so here I am, definitely right at the band, and I'm going to take that off and see what my fortune is. Way cheaper than going to a fortune teller, and you get a cigar to boot, so see what it says. A fat person's not afraid of heights, and they're afraid of widths. I kid you not. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh. Confucius say, that's hilarious. So, all right. How witty. So I have to report that there has been zero change, which I don't think I've ever smoked a cigar in the second third and not had something happened. What this is creamy, cedary, and just white pepper. And that is literally all I'm getting off of this. I mean, the pepper hasn't gotten stronger. The cedar's still nice and strong, and it's just a creamy, you know, it's just staying strong where it is. It's not a bad thing. So I'm going to smoke it down another, about to the very end, and I will be back with you. Alright guys, I am back at the very end, and it actually did not burn bad at all. I never touched it up. Finally at the end, I started getting some different flavors. Hey, Hugh's home. I was kind of glad because it just seemed to have just a few notes for me. I finally got a little bit of woodsiness to it, and the pepper ramped up for me a little bit, but I still get the creaminess, and it actually finally transformed a little bit, so I was glad of that. For $3.99, it's not a bad stick. I've probably been smoking it for about, I don't know, 35 minutes, so, you know, $3.99 for 45 minutes of smoking is not bad, really. So, and I got my fortune told, so how can you go wrong? So yeah, I might put a couple of these in my humidor, and you know, for something that it's not a complex stick, but if I'm sitting outside, just it'd probably go pretty good with some iced tea or something like that. I wouldn't drink anything heavy with it, like a dark beer or anything, but you know, with the ginger ale and maybe an iced tea, it'd be really good. So thanks for watching, guys. Y'all take care. Go sub a newbie, and I'll catch you later, you smoking taters.